welcome back to the Foul Scoundrel and another episode of Smugglers Run. Today I have kind of a mixed bag. I figured I would kind of branch out a little bit, especially after I got a message from my wife while I was at work. She said, hey, I found a Matt Hooper shark cage action figure, Jaws, aka NECA, and I was floored. And I'm like, wow, they make that. See, I'm a little new to the action figure scene, so I went ahead and I said, oh, you know what, go ahead and grab it. And while she was at it, she went ahead and grabbed the Migs Mayfeld we all wanted to begin with. Everybody remembers old Bill Burr when he was in The Mandalorian. And he played Migs Mayfeld. And everybody got their first Migs. And it was the Morak disguise. And I don't know about any of you, but I was like, okay, what? So we got the Migs we wanted, right? And to my surprise, we also found the Hot Wheels Starship Select TIE Fighter. Let me get a little better shot of that. Boom. Check that out. That is fantastic. You know, it's funny the things you didn't know you needed, right? So, along with the Black Series, I will be collecting NECA. Secretly. I was already collecting the NECA 40th Anniversary Alien action figures. I have a few. I'll be showcasing those in the future. But we're gonna take a look at old Matt Hooper here, Shark Cage, in a little bit. So how about we jump in really fast and check out the TIE Fighter. Alright everybody, and here's the Hot Wheels TIE Fighter, the Starship Select. This is fantastic. You know, I've seen these before, but they're in where I live in Ohio. These really cool things are very few and far in between. So we normally resort to buying things online. But when you find them in the store, it is ultimate. Like, this is what we do and why we do it. So, without delay, the TIE Fighter. One of the most iconic spaceships in sci-fi cinematography and anywhere else. I absolutely love the design. It's so very simple. I remember when I first saw them, I thought they were a little goofy when I was a kid, but you know what? They're just awesome, especially when you play games like Star Wars Squadrons. If you don't know, I review Star Wars Squadrons on this channel, and I have tons and tons of content and tutorials. So check those out. Anyway, let's check the back of the box really fast. I think there are more on the back. There are a few more on the back. There's the Razor Crest, you have a TIE Interceptor, and looks like an N1 Naboo Starfighter. I know there's more. I think you can get Slave One from the Book of Boba Fett. You also have a Resistance Fighter, the black one that Poe Dameron flies, and I think you can get Luke Skywalker's X-Wing Fighter, and I'm pretty sure the Millennium Falcon is in this line as well. So good luck finding them out in the stores. Alright everybody, and here's the NECA JAWS action figure. This is Matt Hooper in the JAWS movie, played by the legendary actor Richard Dreyfuss, if you couldn't tell by the head sculpt. And I must say, the head sculpt is spot on to the likeness of Richard Dreyfuss. I was so blown out of the water when I saw this when I got home from work. I couldn't believe how accurate they had gotten all the little details for this action figure. There's not a couple, but 8 accessories this action figure comes with. If you've never seen Jaws, this is like the most iconic shark movie ever made. If you've never seen it, you must, after watching this video, go watch Jaws. It is like a masterclass in horror. An entire generation of people did not want to go back out in the water after watching it. So jumping onto this character really fast. This is Matt Hooper, the Matt Hooper character from Jaws, when he enters the shark cage to go down and dart the Jaws shark in the mouth with a pole and a dart made that has poison in it. This is one of like three, I want to say, Jaws action figures. No, 4. They did another Matt Hooper, the Arrival at Amity Island. They did a Quint who I desperately need to find, and a Brody, a Sheriff Brody. And I believe the Sheriff Brody has been discontinued. So if you have it, good on you. Keep it. Lock it in a safe. It's going to be worth a bunch in a few years, I'm sure. But these NECA action figures are amazing. They knock it out of the park every time. Just look at the detail on this figure. That head sculpt is insane. All the little details they got just perfect. Yeah, like mentioned earlier, I also collect the 40th anniversary NECA Alien action figures. So whenever I find one of those, I pick one up. I think I have 3 right now. So yeah, I'll review those as we go along. But for now, I have the NECA JAWS Matt Hooper Shark Cage, and I am thrilled to have him in my collection. And I cannot wait to collect more of these awesome, masterfully crafted action figures. And of course, how could we forget Migs Mayfeld from The Mandalorian, played by the awesome and infinitely funny Bill Burr. This action figure is spot on to his likeness. You'll see here in a second. So, of course, the back of the box, the Black Series doesn't disappoint with their artwork. It is amazing. Likeness caught just right. I like the little dramatic hues they have with the coloring of the box. On the side of the box, again, the same portrait, which is fine. They have the orange hue, which is fine. Like I mentioned earlier, it is cool. It adds a little dramatic effect to the art, which is already just epic. And here's Migs. Wow, what an action figure! He's not even a deluxe action figure, and he comes with 5 accessories plus weapon storage. Look at the detail they got in this Black Series action figure. Folks, that is what this is all about. I have tons of Black Series action figures. No, really, I have collected so many, and they're all awesome. But very few catch my eye in detail as much as like this action figure does. I have like the Darth Revan, both the Jedi Knight and Sith. Just the detail is nuts. So they really knock it out of the park every time. I wish we could see more of this character in The Mandalorian. I seriously doubt if they'll be bringing them back, if you know what I mean. But again, Black Series knocking it out of the park with an action figure like this. Not even deluxe. 5 accessories. The detail's spot on. The collectability's super high. Folks, get him. He's going flying off the shelf. There was only one in the store when we got there. And when they restock on the Black Series, normally they have quite a few right out of the gate. But this, they had one. I am so glad I have it in my collection. Alright, everybody. Well, that does it for this episode of Smugglers Run. So, what was your favorite part of Smugglers Run? Which one was your favorite? Was it the NECA JAWS action figure? Was it Matt Hooper? Was it Bill Burr with Migs Mayfeld? Was it the TIE Fighter? Actually, I'm really digging this TIE Fighter. He may not stay in the box. He might end up on my desk. Good Lord. Take it to work, put it on my desk. Nah, I'll keep it at home. But, yeah, I geek out, so I wear my geek on the outside, folks. But this Migs, oh my gosh. Man, I'm telling you, this is my favorite hobby by far. And I'm so excited to start collecting the the JAWS action figures from NECA. I do have a couple of the alien ones, like I said, but, man, folks, once you get started, it is a slippery slope. Once you're going to find more than just one type of action figure to collect, which is fine. I don't always find a Black Series that I'm looking for in the store. And sometimes I find a NECA. I look at him like, but do I wanna? Of course you wanna! Alright, folks, thanks for tuning in. If you're new to my channel, leave a like and subscribe, and hit that notification icon the way you're notified when more content drops just like this. And remember, everybody, if it's from a galaxy far, far away, you are never far from a good time.